Focker-in-Law, where they brought out Ben Stiller, November
Yeah, De Niro.
25th,
Okay,
2026.
so Ben
De Niro.
Stiller comes out. You have to understand, I am a lifelong fan of Ben Stiller.
Me too.
Like everything from one of my most underappreciated films of all time, Mystery Men, a movie that was 20 years ahead of its time. I to this day, I will fight you over Mystery Men. I love that. From that to Zoolander, and just like everything
Heartbreak
else.
Kid.
Heartbreak Kid.
It's my favorite.
Miranda. And now he's a show creator and runner with Severance. I love Ben Stiller. So he comes out, talk about Fockers. Now look, full transparency. For you guys who are regular watchers of my show, the day they announced they're doing the Fockers, I pretty much pronounced this movie dead. I said, this is a stupid idea. Nobody gives a fuck about the Fockers anymore. It's been 15 years since the last one. And the last one didn't do all that well at theaters. Who's going to go see this? Why are you making this? This is going to be tired and all that kind of stuff. So Ben Stiller comes out and he talks about, when we first did the first Fockers movie 30 years ago, I think it was 30 or something like that. He goes, I had a 30-year plan to do 4 movies and a 15-year gap between movie 3 and 4. It was actually really funny the way he did it. Then he brings out Robert De Niro, and they did this bit.
Well, he compares himself to De Niro. He's like, because in this movie I'm older, I'm now in De Niro's role in this one.
Ben Stiller is now older than Robert De Niro was when they shot the first Fockers movie.
But there was no sense at all that Robert De Niro was going to come out. We thought it was Ben Stiller. It was going to be great. That's what we were going to see. And he was kind of ripping on him. And
it's like it was De Niro was ripping on Stiller, and like you could tell at one point.
Stiller was before De Niro came out. When I was shocked, like I literally was like, no way.
Yeah, and how was that audience pop when De Niro came walking out?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
When they said De Niro's going to come out, the light comes on, he walks out. It was awesome.
It was so good. And then it's basically just De Niro totally roasting Stiller. It's like, how many Oscar nominations do you have? And like all this kind of stuff.
Do you have a Raging Bull?
Yeah.
He's like, well, I have Madagascar.
Yeah.
And he goes, isn't that a cartoon?
Is that the cartoon? Yeah. Is that the one with the minions? He goes, no, it's the one with the penguins. Yeah, I prefer the minions. But you could tell that De Niro felt bad doing it so much because twice he stopped to say to the audience, I didn't write this.
Yeah.
he felt so bad about it. He roasted him so bad. And so, okay, fine. Then they're like, okay, now here's the trailer to, what was Focker-in-Law?
Yeah, Focker.
Here's the trailer to Focker-in-Law. And I actually love it when this happens. The trailer proved me wrong. I really liked the trailer. And you know what? I had my doubts when they put Ariana Grande in it. And I thought, because I love Ariana Grande in Wicked, I really do. But I thought they're just putting a popular to get the younger audience out and the popular girl. You know what? She fits in this so well.
De Niro defended her. Like,
yes, he did.
He was giving all this, let's talk about Ariana. It was great.
Yeah. And Ariana we trust.
And Ariana we trust.
She's so great.
She fits right in.
And she looks like she would actually be Jimmy Olsen's girlfriend. Like they pair well together as well.
Yeah, and Jimmy Olsen plays Ben Stiller's son now.
I don't know his real name, so I'm calling him Jimmy Olsen.
But the trailer, and I think the trailer's online.
Yeah.
So you guys can see yourselves. I thought it was great. And I walked out of the theater with a totally different mindset now of this, that I am now actually really interested in seeing the film. Now, again, it's a trailer. Who knows if the movie overall will be good or not, but I am now interested in seeing it. But the one startling thing, there's a scene in the trailer where Robert De Niro comes walking out of the house in this sleeveless sweatshirt. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Muscles here.
Can you look up for me how old Robert De Niro is right now?
That's insane.
It's got to be at least his late 70s.
Him and Stiller are like competing for Iron Man.
I would think he's in his 80s.
It's 82. Wild. Oh my.
He's 82 years old.
Yoked.
And he looks better than any of you. He looks better than any of us.
Jacked.
He was jacked. I'm like, what? When did he do this? And how did he do this? And it wasn't, I checked with somebody, it wasn't visual effects. Robert De Niro actually had been training for another another role too, but then continued on with that for this movie because
he does not look, as the young people say, chopped.
No, he looked great.
He looked great.
He looked great. So I don't know. What did you think about the Fockers trailer?
Oh, I'm so excited. This is my type of movie, though, and I think it's going to be fun to see Ben Stiller in that position where, Ariana's character looks like she's going to be accepted very quickly by Grandpa Focker. And I'm excited to see it. It's going to be fun.
So?
Well, I know that Campea has a lot of rules for when you can make like another movie or like when you can reboot something or like when a sequel deserves to be made. And so maybe that would lead to his early hesitation upon the announcement of this film and some of his feedback. But watching this trailer, I thought they've played this perfectly in that Ben Stiller is so excited. Ben Stiller's character in this is so excited in that he's gone through this gauntlet of trauma and proving himself and finally earning his place in this family. And it's almost like that hazing process where like now he needs to be won over because now he's the older generation and there's a new generation coming in and now it's on them to go through the same trauma that I went through. When really the movie seems to be framed as, no, screw you, Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller is still the problem every generation. Yeah. And I'm like, that's a very smart way to angle this movie.
You liked it?
You know what? I did. I really, look, like you, did I care? No. I had no reason to care about this film, but the trailer was damn funny.
It was really funny.
It was really funny. The jokes are funny. They ended. There's a joke in the trailer when Ariana Grande crashes her bike, and I'm like, for me, I was in pain. Like, please turn around and go help her. And then he realizes because he doesn't know what's happened, and when his reaction was perfect, and that's what ended the trailer. I was like, oh my God! But the film looks damn funny.
Yeah, and again, by the way, just to highlight, with Universal, it started off with Snoop Dogg coming out. It followed up with Christopher Nolan coming out. Then it followed up with Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro coming out. They were rolling the talent out on stage tonight.